Hi folks, Rob here with Event Rental Insider, and this week we're going to be talking about how do you handle objections and negativity in social media. Alright guys, I'm going to ramble a little bit on this subject because there's multiple ways to handle this. What a lot of experts say is you just bury the bad news with more positive news. So you make sure that if somebody leaves a negative review in Google, for example, or in Facebook, you just make sure that a whole bunch of positive reviews get in there and a lot of positive comments, and it'll bury the negative ones. And that is a strategy that works if somebody's leaving reviews, but if it's in the middle of a thread, let's say in a Facebook group, at some point you're going to have to address it. So there's a couple of ways of handling that, and I like to kind of play each scenario individually. So if somebody says something negative about your company, and you know that you're in a group that has a lot of positive supporters, often you can leave it alone as the company and let your supporters field the response for you. I believe that this way, people reading it from the outside that maybe aren't in the core of your supporters will see that there's plenty of support for the company and just let it go. There's always a kook in every group and everybody knows that, so you can ignore that. In other cases where you might not be with as much support and or they're addressing certain issues with your company, let's say you got there late for a particular event or something went wrong, at this point you are going to need to actually respond. Now, a lot of people get very defensive, and so what I have come to do in our company is before you start going, yeah, well, you did da-da-da-da, take a moment, write your initial response, but don't click send or submit until you wait about 20 minutes, take a deep breath, come back and reread your response. Or if you have other employees, let somebody else do a safety check to make sure that you aren't flaming the fire. So make sure that you're responding in a professional way. Let's say that you did mess up in some way, your company did, and you showed up late to an event, or somebody brought the wrong equipment, something went wrong. You can say, well, we did refund your money and we did do this to correct that problem. That's not our normal means of doing business, and we do apologize. Leave it at that. Don't come back and say, well, if you had given us the right directions, we would have been there on time. Just take the high road whenever possible, and usually these things will blow over given just a little bit of time. So just try to remember to take a deep breath, take the high road, and everything will work itself out given enough time. All right, hope that helps. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share these videos if you like it. We're going to be trying some new things so that it's not always a talking head in the coming weeks. So we'll see you on the next one.